Want to talk today about the old numbers game. I was told in my very first week of sales, Graham, all you need to do is make 100 calls, you'll get 30 interested parties. From the 30 interested parties, you'll get 10 meetings. From the 10 meetings, you'll make 3 sales. 100 calls equals 3 sales. Just follow the formula, Graham. That was how it was. How many meetings have you got? How many calls have you made? Have you got 3 to 5 times quota in your pipeline? That was the old numbers game. Of course, we all know those numbers are now ancient. That's old-fashioned measurements, right? We're going to focus on some new numbers. Here's some numbers for you. In fact, they're not numbers, they're percentages. Have a think about these ones. 87% of B2B buyers begin their buying journey online. They're doing their research first, right? We know this is true. We all do it in a B2C context as well. 82% of B2B buyers surveyed by Harvard Business Review recently said that the winning vendor's social content had a significant impact on decision making. I'll say that one again. 82% of B2B buyers said the winning vendor's social content had a significant impact on decision making. That's critical. You've got to have a content strategy. That's how we get attention. That's how we start conversations now. 82%. We all know this one. Buyers are at least 57% of the way through the buying journey, according to CEB, before they reach out to a vendor. So before they speak to any of us, they've done their research. They've probably selected their preferred vendor. These are the important numbers. And we all have to learn how to adapt, because this is what's happening in the buyer world. Changing buyer behaviour. All of these ones that I've just spoken about are critically important, and so is this one in the middle. 6.8. I think that's been ratcheted up now to about 10. That is 10 people involved in the average purchase decision process, the buying centre. All of these are the new numbers. I suggest that we focus on these 3 really critically important numbers now in the sales department. First and foremost, lifetime customer value. We all know buyers expect to be taken on a long-term journey. They expect recurring value from their vendors, their suppliers now. Lifetime customer value. Couple that one with cost of customer acquisition. That ratio used to be 3 to 1. 3 to 1. It's now about 9 to 1. So we have to be conscious of those 2 critically important numbers to run a successful business in 2020 and beyond. The other one that goes with those, of course, is churn mitigation, net retention. How do we make sure we're not losing customers? These are the new numbers, the important new metrics that we have to focus on these days. Here's why. Because we all know, don't we, that what gets measured gets managed. And we're measuring the wrong things. Look at this table very briefly. Management hopes for customer centricity. Yes, Graham, yes, we're very customer centric, but we reward quarterly and monthly behaviour, short-term revenue attainment. We hope for teamwork and an inclusive culture, but we reward individual effort. And we hope for quality customer engagement, that's what management hopes for, but then we're also rewarding 3 to 5 times quota, we're rewarding quota crushes, all of that old-fashioned stuff. We have to shift the numbers, shift away from focusing on the wrong numbers and focus on the right numbers. But hey, don't listen to me. Just read this great old article from Stephen Kerr. I think it goes back to the 80s or 90s. This was written, and it says here beautifully, the title of the article, The Folly of Rewarding Behaviour A While Hoping for Behaviour B. Reward people on the right numbers and you'll get the right results. That's it. Talk about the numbers and focus on exactly this. How do you measure, manage and reward your salespeople? I want to hear your comments in the comments below. Thanks very much. Bye for now.